Ladies and gentlemen, finally tonight, a letter by an urban Naxal doing the rounds has 4 Congress mentions and 1 phone number, which is available on the Congress party website. Digvijaya Singh hasn't denied it just yet, and the BJP is levelling the friend of Maoist charge. This is what has happened, then we debate.
On the debate tonight, Congress leader Digvijaya Singh is firefighting a major controversy. This unsigned letter allegedly recovered from arrested urban Naxal makes 4 Congress mentions. The letter also mentions the mobile number of a Congress friend. BJP alleges this number belongs to Congress's Madhya Pradesh campaign in charge, Digvijaya Singh.
ये आपसे पूछवाए जा रहे हैं, मुझे मालूम है, तो मैं उसका जवाब दे रहा हूँ। मेरे नंबर सबके पास है। दूसरी बात यह है कि वो नक्सलवादी घटना नहीं थी।
Digvijaya Singh isn't denying any link to the letter, and the BJP is reminding Congress of its links to Maoists.
इसी ए पद्मा को, जिसको कि सरकार ने रिलीज किया किडनैपिंग के लिए, उसी ए पद्मा को एनएसी के हर्ष मंदार का जो ऑर्फनेज था, जिसका नाम है अमन वेदिका, वो उसकी इंचार्ज बनी. डॉक्टर विनायक सेन वाज कन्विक्टेड, रिमेंबर, इन 2010 एंड कन्विक्टेड फॉर सेडिशन. और डॉक्टर विनायक सेन को उसके पश्चात अपॉइंट कहां किया गया? प्लानिंग कमीशन में. प्लानिंग कमीशन के भी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट बॉडी, स्टीयरिंग कमिटी ऑन हेल्थ. ये जो व्यक्ति है महेश रावत, ये कोई साधारण व्यक्ति नहीं था, माओइस्ट भी था, और वहां यूपीए की सरकार ने उन्हें बना रखा था प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स रूरल डेवलपमेंट फेलो. हमारी सरकार नहीं आई थी और कांग्रेस की सरकार थी, तो उस समय लोकसभा में एक प्रश्न के उत्तर में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने ही 74 ऐसे ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस दिखाए थे. नंबर 1 पे किसी का नाम था तो वह वारा राव के इसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम था, आरडब्ल्यूए का. और जब हम कार्यवाही करते हैं तो आप दुहाई देते हैं कि लोकतंत्र खतरे में आ गया.
They questioned the crackdown. They gave a clean chit to urban Naxals.
I don't agree with the urban Naxalite. If you change your phrase, I will answer the question.
And now Congress mentioned in 2 urban Naxal letters. Do Maoists have friends in the Congress party? Let's debate.
Sharafuddin Ahmed, I know it's fashionable to be a Maoist nowadays, but why doesn't Digvijaya Singh, Advocate Sharafuddin Ahmed of the SDPI, why doesn't he deny this, his number out there in the letter? Why doesn't he just say that I have nothing to do with them? Why doesn't he say it? If you look at the letter, and they've mentioned that you can contact our friend at so-and-so number, and they give Digvijaya Singh's number. What doesn't make sense to me is that if Digvijaya Singh is not linked to any Maoist activity, when there is an alleged Maoist letter that says Congress leaders are very much willing to assist and leaves behind the number of Digvijaya Singh, is it a coincidence, one? And why doesn't he deny it? Razak, you want to take that? Yeah. Sharafuddin? Nopur, come in after that. Yeah.
Controversies.
Pardon me.
Yes, Digvijaya Singh has always been in controversies due to his...
No, why doesn't he deny his name in the letter?
Against the...
Why doesn't he deny it?
He has... Somebody has put his name wrongly, falsely. So what he would do, accept it, that he should deny, and he has denied. His number has been found on a letter. Sendee and senders have not been identified. It is a fake letter. It may be a fake letter from somebody involving Digvijaya Singh due to his character and his stand
He's not even saying it's wrong.
Forces. He has never accepted. Nobody is saying that he has accepted. No, but the question is that
he's not denying.
That any involvement
he's not calling
in the letter.
it fake.
So
he's not even denying. He's not calling the letter wrong. He's not calling his mention. The mention of his name in the letter as a wrong thing.
It is duty.
Your argument is wrong.
Denial or not denial. Denial or not denial?
What is he denying?
Denial or not denial? It is responsibility of the investigating agencies. It is responsibilities of the investigating agencies to identify the sending and senders. And then
the investigation is doing its job. I think it's Rahul Gandhi's responsibility to not give character certificates to these people arrested and tweet they are human rights activists. मतलब उनके ज़माने के माओवादी आज के मानववादी बन गए हैं.
How can?
No, that's just hypocritical.
माओवादी की बात न करिए, क्योंकि it is माओवादी is a creation. माओवादी is a creation like people who
give character certificates. He's not
ये
a
जो
judge.
माओवादी
He's
का
not even a lawyer.
माओवादी की बात है, वो आपकी पैदा की हुई इसलिए है कि आप सनातन संस्था को छिपाना चाहते हैं. आप सनातन संस्था के जुनाओं को छिपाना चाहते हैं. आप रफेल से डिस्ट्रैक्ट
goes on to
करना
prove that
चाहते हैं.
SDPI actually financed
किसी
the
का ध्यान न जाए जो
SDPI is actually the political front of PFI,
जो आपका
and
failure
PFI
है,
is nothing but
उससे आप
is a resurrected form of the banned Singh organization. Everybody knows.
What is wrong with you?
Can I rebut, sir?
As you are part of the RSS, which has been charge sheeted.
No, what is wrong with you? You are defending Digvijaya more than Digvijaya defended himself.
You cannot do anything. You are the person.
No, what is your interest in this?
You are the person.
अब आप भी नेक्सस में है ना, यही तो एक्सपोज करने आए हैं हम यहाँ. That SDPI, PFI, urban Naxals, Maoist, all of you, including Congress, all of you are the same thing. Pakistan and ISI also. All of you.
No, you can't issue a dare. No, Razak. Now, what adds to the fuel, Razak, of this letter is Digvijaya Singh's historic outpouring of sympathies towards Maoists. In 2010, he said, Maoists are not terrorists. He was asked, are they enemies? No, he said, no, I can't call them enemies either. Then he said they are misguided ideologues. In 2010, in an article he had said, I'm just looking at the background, I'm not saying that the letter actually has his number with his permission on it. Anybody can put anybody's phone number on a letter. Nupur knows that. But in 2010, Digvijaya Singh had said, Maoists at the most are misguided ideologues who have lost faith in the system and feel the only way to deliver is through the barrel of a gun. This is justification of violence, by the way. And in 2010, in an article, he had said, ultimately, whether the bullet is fired from a Naxal gun or a policeman's, the victim is an ordinary Indian citizen. He immediately equated Maoists and policemen. Now, in that backdrop, today, all he has to do is say, listen, this number, I have nothing to do with this letter. I condemn it. He should issue a clarification. Instead, he's issuing a dare. If you look at what he says, Shantanu and Razak can debate. He says, if this is true, I should be arrested immediately. Why are you daring?
Arnab, first of all, the credentials and intentions of Pune police have to be very clear.
If he's so eager, he should go and surrender himself.
What is the
if he's
intention
so eager,
of
he
Pune
should go and
police?
surrender himself.
Who is
He's not denying that it's number. He's not denying the link to the letter.
Who is Sambit Patra that he gets a copy of the confidential evidences
we know his Naxal sympathies in the past.
In the public domain?
Typically, as we hear,
how can the Pune police reveal the confidential evidences that
he's
they
the
have
only one who
seized?
told use
How
the
is
fund
it
misguided youth
possible
forever
for
for
Sambit
Naxals?
Patra to get a copy of that letter? My question is the Pune police working?
No, the letter is in circulation.
As far as my information goes,
the letter is in circulation.
Congress in bad
the trial also is not in camera.
At whose behest?
No, don't make an unheard of argument. You're not making any sense. No, I'm sorry. The trial is being reported by the media at large. What is wrong with you? What is happening? Even the Supreme Court proceedings are not in camera. What are you saying? No, make an informed argument. No, you make an argument which makes sense, Mr. Razak. Don't just speak just because you have to argue. For the sake of argument, you're coming on television arguing.
Listen to me for a moment.
The entire trial, please listen to me. Please listen to me. This letter is actually in circulation in the media. And the trial is not in camera.
To justify to the nation that
what
the
is happening
arrests that have been
is being
made
reported at large by
are
the media.
legal.
So how is this hidden information?
Why has
And
the
why should it be hidden
ADGP
information
to
when there is a
convince
plot
the
to
nation?
assassinate
I wish to read out from the letter. I wish to read out. I wish to read out from the letter right now for a minute. You see, I'll tell you why Digvijaya Singh should actually completely distance himself from the letter. 1 minute. In the letter it is written, part of the funds provided to you at the so-and-so lecture must be spent for organizing protests and programs led by a student activist against discriminatory state policies and high-handedness of the ruling dispensation. DUSU, JNU-SU, APSC, ASF, NSUI, and others must be encouraged to actively participate in protests related to the BHU incident. Now, there's no problem with all of this, but for the fact there's a communication among Maoists. We must intensify nationwide protests using students. Use of students. State forces will be soft against students, which will gradually put the state at a disadvantage while acting against us. So what this means is, you are putting the students out there in front because they will face the front and you'll use the students. Congress leaders, now comes the important part, are very much willing to assist in this process and have also agreed to fund further agitations. Wherever such opportunities arise, in this regard, you can contact our friend at so-and-so number, and that number happens to be Digvijaya Singh's number. Now, I'm not saying that this letter is authentic, but if even 1% of the contents of this letter are true, John Dayal, Sharafuddin, Shantanu, and Abdul Razak and Nupur, then this is incredible. Then it actually means...
You arrest people on literary evidence. Tomorrow you come to my house, you raid my house, you will get a lot of material on Maoist. Will you brand me as a cosmopolitan Maoist?
Why will I find a lot of material on Maoist?
Believe literary evidence.
Literary evidence?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've been debating on the issue.
You're putting yourself in trouble.
I will find a lot of evidence.
Why would you have any Maoist literature?
So will you go ahead
Maoism is
and
actually
brand
banned.
me as a cosmopolitan Maoist?
Are you also going to have letters saying that ye khareed lo, procure weapons and armaments, procure nails? Are you going to be in possession of such letters also?
You have to read
are you
about
going to be in possession of
To read about it, you have to
kill?
bring literature home.
Mr. Razak.
I have been downloading material.
Please.
So
Oh, really?
based on
Literature which
literary
says let's
evidence-
have a Rajiv Gandhi type assassination plot.
No,
Do you possess
if the
personal
issue
private
is to a
letters which speak
magnitude
of a
of
Rajiv Gandhi type
assassination of
assassination
a
plot?
Prime Minister of the
No,
country,
you answer my question.
if the issue is of that
answer my question.
magnitude, why
Yes,
is
exactly.
the NIA
Then why would you
sleeping?
possess it?
Why is the
Why would you
RWA
possess
sleeping?
its literature?
Why
Mr.
is
Razak,
CBI sleeping?
how is it sleeping? It's doing its
Why
work.
isn't
You're the
the
ones who
NIA
are passing
taking
character
over the
certificates,
case?
bhai. It's doing its work. No.
Why
Problem
is
for
the
you is
Pune
that the plot
police
got
coming
uncovered
out
before anything
and
untoward
justifying to
happened.
the nation?
Your problem.
Why are they giving letters to Sambit
They uncovered
Patra?
a sinister plot.
No, why? Today, being a, no, one sec. I want to go to Sharafuddin. Advocate Sharafuddin.
Mr. Goswami.
Mr. Sharafuddin, let's be very careful about what we are saying. Today, Digvijaya Singh is huffing, fuming and giving a dare saying I should be arrested immediately on why his phone number is in that letter. Now, the question here is that this letter is a very detailed letter. Digvijaya Singh should say, I have nothing to do with the Maoists. Why does he not say that? One question. In the letter, it is written, Congress where leaders are willing to fund the activities of Maoists. 1 minute. Instead of saying Congress leaders will never fund the activities of Maoists. Never fund the activities of Maoists. Why is he saying I should be arrested immediately? Why doesn't he distance himself from Maoists? One second.
Question is
Secondly, he goes on to assert there were no Naxalites involved in Bhima Koregaon. Why is he doing that? Why is he prejudging the investigation of the Pune police?
It is this statement. The Joint Commissioner of Police of Pune has made a statement that there was no involvement of the Naxals in Bhima Koregaon. This has been on record, and Police Joint Commissioner has made a statement that there is no involvement of Naxals in Bhima Koregaon. First, the second thing is that when you say that the number of Digvijaya Singh is found on the letter and he is supposed to deny, then why this question was not put to Chief Minister of Gujarat, whose name was given in the entries of Sahara and Birla Diaries and where money has been received? Why this question was not put to the Chief Minister of Gujarat that he should deny, come clean and made a statement?
He's on the issue of evidence.
This case was dismissed. What is wrong with you? Can you please talk sense?
There
No,
is
even,
no.
and then on the issue of
there
evidence,
is
He's talking
no
as a lawyer,
evidence
no
against
post.
any person.
Allow me,
And
the cop who actually
five progressive
convened over-
writers and
I'm coming
activists,
in,
human
who
rights
actually convened
activists
the press conference.
were
Can I
only.
come? Sir,
Were
please,
only,
can I? He
were only
also
arrested
spoke.
only to
तो आप
divert
मुझे
the
बता दीजिए,
attention of
ओसामा
the
बिन
nation
लादेन गया
who
था
is
क्या 9/11
involved
में
in
अमेरिका?
Rafale, who is involved
is
in
there no
privatization,
mastermind?
who is
No, but
involved
Nupur.
in
Mastermind. What Hafiz Saeed in
You
Bombay
should have held the
during
debate
26/11.
on the role of the
No,
Sanatan
what are you
Sanstha,
saying?
where a lot
Literature
of number of bombs
literature
have
can
been,
be nailed
live bombs
evidence.
have been found,
And here
a
Mr.
lot of
Digvijaya Singh says
raw
in
material has been
defense
found,
of Bhima Koregaon
and a
that
lot
this was
of
not a Naxal
persons,
party
a number
event.
of persons
I'm sorry, Mr.
are
Digvijaya Singh,
are
that very
organizing
event took the life of
processions
20
in
year-old youth.
support
So
of
who's
those
going to be
persons
squarely
who have
responsible
organized
for
bomb blasting,
speeches which
who
say
has
that
been
the fight is not
charge-sheeted.
going to be in
18
assembly,
bomb blast
the fight
cases
is not
are
going to be in
found
parliament,
against the right
the fight is going to be on
and
the
you
streets.
say nothing about
so
it.
pick up
And you
weapons and
say
kill each
that-
other.
No, no, Sharafuddin ji, Sharafuddin ji, Sharafuddin ji, Sharafuddin ji, 1 minute, Sharafuddin ji, Sharafuddin ji, 1 minute, 1 minute. Congress spokesperson Manish Tiwari says papers pertaining to investigation should be placed before a court of law after the BJP pointed out how the alleged number of Digvijay Singh was part of the Maoist letters. It's perplexing. First of all, we are asking ourselves, how is Digvijay Singh's letter in the Maoist papers? Why does Digvijay Singh's phone number appear in the Maoist papers?
No letter of
Why
Digvijay Singh.
why does it appear?
Misinterpreting. You are misinforming. There is no letter of Digvijay Singh. It is a letter
And he should
written by
rightfully be
two
investigated.
unidentified
I'm also
persons.
a point of law.
where-
He is
where
not
the
denied it.
letter-
Why are you?
Some number.
Why do they
what
not
about-
want any
First you
investigation?
tell me, what about that
That's my
who are
point.
found
Even
on
Digvijay Singh
on
has
the
not defended
diaries of
himself as
Birla
this
and
person
Sir,
is defending
and
him.
No question.
How are you
no
defending
question by
Digvijay
our
Singh more than
Chief
Digvijay Singh has
Minister. Why
defended
he has
himself?
received such a
That's my
huge
legal
money?
argument to you.
You have received
No,
a lot,
Digvijay
huge
Singh has
money
not denied
from
it.
Birla and Sara,
Digvijay Singh has
and you
actually
have
defended
not been
Bhima
put in
Koregaon
question.
violence.
Why
When a
should that-
20-year-old youth lost his life, Digvijay Singh has defended all those speeches which were calling
Bhima
for actual
Koregaon
writing on the
violence
streets.
was orchestrated
He's not
by
denying that.
you
He's in
people.
fact defending it.
Bhima
You are
Koregaon
denying it.
John.
No, are you Mr. Digvijay Singh's lawyer? Have you signed his wakalatnama? I'm also legal arguments. This person is not making any sense to me. Even if his main services in some way, I'm sorry, even he will be investigated. All those people in possession of any sinister plot, possession of papers which describe any sinister plot, all those people whose name actually figures as friends of these banned activities of rioting and Maoism in India, of Break India forces will be investigated.
No, but 1 second, but one point is there. Is it not true?
That's strange.
Is it not true?
That's strange.
Is it not true? Is it not true, Advocate Sharafuddin, that the
Sanatan
Congress
Sanstha
party,
ki investigation ho rahi hai.
that the
That
Congress
kind of
party
police
has
is
been
very
the
good.
chief patron of people who support Maoists for a long time? It's a known fact. People like John Dayal have had a damn good time in the Congress Raj. You see, no, 1 second. You see,
by any court of law.
a Maoist lived in a government house.
Congress party is a
An
political
NAC
party.
member
We
gave
are
a
not
job
their
to a
friends.
top Maoist
We are
wife.
not their friends. We have
A minister gave a clean chit to an urban Naxal.
distance with the BJP.
Binayak Sen
and the
was
Congress.
rehabilitated
But your
in the
allegation
planning
is that
commission.
Yeah,
Congress has never. Congress.
John Dayal, John.
A lot of torture.
For maligning
of the police
people.
and Naxals.
You tell me, you
What
nut.
is he saying? He's making no
Where
sense.
did the Congress help me live a luxury life? Please tell me. And tell your readers. Give facts,
viewers-
give details, give bank account numbers, give income tax details.
But
Binayak
Mahesh Raut
Sen.
was helped.
Otherwise, withdraw
Binayak
your
Sen was
words.
clearly
Binayak
helped.
Sen
Or just
was
Ah,
Binayak Sen was
Mahesh Raut,
nominated
all these were government appointees.
into the
They were
12th steering
clearly
committee of the planning commission by the which government? Binayak Sen, after being convicted on charges of sedition right after he was granted bail,
How did John
Sonia
Dayal-
Gandhi put him in the 12th steering
how did
committee of the
John
planning
Dayal
commission. Why?
benefit 1 paisa from the Congress. Ask me that. And I'll answer you. Or you tell me. How did I benefit 1 paisa in the 10 years UPA 1 and 2 are in power? Tell me that.
I have said that all
your
people,
words.
all people.
Admit that you're a liar.
Supreme Court.
I said all pro-Maoists have had a damn good time
You tell
in the
your
Congress
readers.
time. I'll tell you that next time.
Tell your readers, where did John Dayal get
How is it that a Congress link emerges every time, John Dayal?
Not the dev-
How is it that the Congress link emerges every time? Viewers, here's the letter before I close. Digvijay Singh's name emerges in a letter written allegedly by Maoists. the first thing Digvijaya Singh should have done is say, I have nothing to do with it. Why does he dare and say, arrest me if you can? What kind of logic is that? A big exclusive tomorrow, a big interview. Lots coming up, and I'll be back at 9 tomorrow evening. Good night and goodbye.